Hello FlowStube, my name is Tamara, and in today's video I wanted to show you my 3 new projects. And yes, you can see flowers because I intend to release this video on the 8th of March, and 8th of March is the International Women's Day. And I come from Moldova, which is an ex-Soviet country, and this day was always celebrated greatly. It is even a bank holiday, so it's not a working day in my country, even nowadays. And it's a big fuss about congratulating women. You know the difference between, because yes, in UK there is Mother's Day, I know, and again here is a big fuss about that, but Mother's Day is about mothers, you know, but 8th of March is about women. So you congratulate everybody, no matter if she is or not a mother, and I think this is great. Okay, so yes, let me congratulate you with the beautiful holiday, the beautiful day of the 8th of March, and wish you all the best. May all your dreams, wishes come true. And I have been had a, how do I say, kind of non-stitching mood in the late weeks, but this mood is getting out because now I feel that I want to, I don't know, maybe because of the spring, maybe because of calendar spring, yes. I have this feeling and I want to start. So I went through my projects which I wanted to start, and I chose the ones which I kind of wish to start them now and here, because I'm filming the video and I'm going to organize all of them. I have 3 of them, by the way. There could be 5, there could be even 7, but I had the feeling of this 3, so I wanted to start this 3 immediately. That's why I'm showing you this 3. And I'm going to start, I don't know if I'm going to take one and stitch it a lot, or if I'm going to start all the 3 of them and take bit by bit from them. I don't have any idea, but I know for sure that I am ready for new projects. Okay, let me show you what I have. So the first one is Cynthia's sampler by Just Nan. Pretty old design. Let me see which year is it from. 1994. The thing is that I had this chart with the embellishment pack purchased some years ago when the shop So was closing, and they were selling all their everything they had for good how do I say, prices. And I purchased that time a few Just Nan charts, sampler charts with the embellishment pack. And after a couple of years, that time I was just collecting pins from Just Nan. I was not stitching so much the samplers. And it was a time when I thought, oh, I have too many samplers, I don't need so many samplers, I won't stitch them. And I just took and I sold a few of them. And probably it was the worst decision I made, because after that I regretted, and in time, until I think a couple of months ago, I was searching for those designs and I bought them back. Yes. So this design is one of them, by the way. And why did I decide to start it for the 8th of March? So one more reason, because I don't know if you knew, but Cynthia actually is a mother, is the name of Just Nan's, Nan Caldera's mother, because this sampler is dedicated to her mom. And I didn't know about this. I was told by a stitcher, and I paid attention to this this fact. And yes, dedicated to my mother, Cynthia darling, whose beauty, faith, and talent are shining examples to all who know her. You see? Nice. Really, really nice. And after selling it, this chart, and deciding that I want it back, this one was sold for a big price. But I knew that this design comes from those designs where you can buy the chart, and the materials you can buy by themselves. How they say, you can kit the chart by yourself. I mean, and you'll have the same result as if you would buy the embellishment pack. I know that there are some charts by Nan who have this thing. These are the charts when it was the time when you could buy the chart and the embellishments. They were being sold separately in packs, you know. And the interesting thing is that for this design, I managed to buy the materials, and I didn't have the original chart. And I think last year or even a year before, don't remember when, I found the chart. It was being sold, just the chart, and I said, okay, that's my time. So what do I have for this design? So if we would look in the key of the design, so what I need is, let me start. So I need DMC threads, and guess what? I don't have all of them here because I was filming the Russian speaking part, and I just saw that the DMC thread, and by the way, the stitching comes just in DMC thread. You don't have a variant in anchor or the variant in with what else, with usually silk threads. You have sometimes this opportunity. Now here it's just the DMC, and I just picked these colors, all of them, and I said, okay, I have them, here they are. But apparently I didn't look that there is a second column here, so I have to look for these threads as well. The DMC, I have them in my stash, no problem. I just don't have him here in my on my plate. So the cotton DMC simple ones, and the DMC pearl, there are like these ones. So there is a crew in size 8 ball and size 12 ball. Then there is 778, and this one should be in number 12, but I couldn't find it. By the way, I'm struggling finding DMC pearl perle in number 12 here in UK, because I found it in a shop, and it was like they said that they are going to order it, so it wasn't in stock. I have it like in this one is a bit thicker, but I don't think it's going to be bad. That's why, and I had this one in my stash. I didn't have to buy it. That's why I decided that paying kind of like almost 3 or 4, don't remember, for a thread, and then paying like £3 more for delivering it. So paying, I don't know, almost £10 for a thread, cotton one. No, thank you, but no. And the rest of them are according to the key. So I have 927, this is the 8th size, and 503, again, it's the 8th size. So the colors are according to the key. It's just this one, it's a little bit thicker, but I don't think it's going to look bad. It's going to look okay. So about the threads, and that's not everything. There is, keeping this one like this. There is also Karen Water Lilies Rose Quartz, the silk thread. I have it, like already purchased it. Then for the embellishments, there are needed 4 pearl hearts, 6 millimeters, and these ones come from SJ Designs in my case, and I'm sure that in this case they also, because I know that Nan used to have the pearls, I mean like this kind of, and the some beads from SJ Designs. Okay, and then 2 color of beads. So I have 4103, and here it's an option, by the way. So it says that you can take SJ Designs. Just a second. Let me show you. SJ Design, SJ beads 1806 or Mill Hill 4123 cream. You see, I had this one because I have the Mill Hill. I don't have the SJ Designs SJ beads. And the other one, it's given in Mill Hill. It's 00206 violet. This one, I didn't have this shade in my stash, and I had to purchase it. So yeah, except the DMC threads, which I skipped of not being careful, I have everything here. The fabric, according to the key, it says the fabric 32nd count cream Belfast linen. I think they indicated because it's stitched here on this color. or it says how much is going to be the design on the 28th count and on the 32nd count. This kind of samplers I usually stitch on 28th count. Because why? Because I like the specialty stitches how look on 28th count. One reason, and the second reason, I like better how this pearl threads, the cross stitches which are made with this pearl threads look on the 28th count, not the 32nd. So this is my only reason I'm choosing 28th count. And speaking about the fabric, yes, I know that they recommended cream fabric there, but I'm not going to take the cream one. I'm going to take antique white, a lighter color of fabric, because I think that these cream ecru threads, they are going to look better on this one. They are going to be seen. If you take a cream one, they are not so well being noticed. That's why I'm going to take a lighter fabric. I think it won't be bad, but if it's going to be bad, that's going to be my conscious choice of it. Yes. So yes, Cynthia sampler, this is the first design I'm going to start, and in a sec we'll see the second one. And the second project I want to start, this is a Mirabilia, this is English roses, and yes, this would be the second Mirabilia this year, yes. This wasn't planned, it's just, as I said, I'm stitching what it comes to my heart. So for Mirabilia lovers, you probably know this design. This is the MD 14, one of the first designs. It's from 1995, as you can see. I saw the stitching of this design, I think, years ago, in the beginning of like watching the YouTube, stitching YouTube, and I liked this design very much, and I decided that I wanted to. And these were the years, I think it was like 2018 when I kitted this one. I'm not sure, because I remember finding this one. Now this one is an out of print chart, as I know. But those times I used to find one on YouTube, eBay. This one was opened. It's not like new, but it's in very good condition, the chart, and it was very cheap. At the time, I remember it was 3 or 5 pounds. It was very, very cheap, that one. I remember buying the chart, and the moment I bought the chart, I looked for the linen. So linen is according to the key here. It's the Permine desert sand. Yeah, desert sand linen. So this one is according to the key, because I saw some conversions, but till the end, the original one, I mean the original stitching on this linen, it seems to me, to my taste at least, the most beautiful one. That's why I had no doubts that I wanted this linen. This design doesn't have, I'm not sure, I don't think this one has an embellishment pack. I have never met an embellishment pack, or how it's called, the pack for Mirabilias, you know. This one doesn't have treasures, but has YLI silk ribbons. And these ones were the difficult one to find. There are 4 colors. I have them all 4. They are like this. I mean, like not original packs, because I bought them by yard. I mean, like you can buy 1 yard, 2 yards, 3 yards. So they are like measuring and they are sending you. I remember having troubles with these ones in the beginning because first I bought in a shop. I'm speaking about year 2018. I bought from a shop which were selling them per yard, but I didn't read clearly. I thought that it's a whole thing, and the whole thing has, I don't remember how many yards. And I purchased like just 1 unit, you know, and like 4 yards of 4 color of ribbon came to me. I watched it, I saw it and opened the envelope, watched it and said, what is this? And then went to the site, read it one more time, and I saw that it was clearly stated that if you want 2 yards, you have to put two items, like 2 pieces there. Okay, it was my fault. Then when I wanted to order more, unfortunately one color, it was out of, because you know that these ones are out of production. These ones, you can find them just in some shops, some people who are taking them out of their stashes, you can find these ribbons. And then I looked I wanted to order one more time and more yards. I ordered, but when they sent me one of the green colors, don't remember which one, I think this one, they sent me the color which was next to it, but not the color which I needed, because the one I needed they already didn't have. So I had already all of them except the green one, and then I remember like looking on eBay, I think, and I found the green one which I was missing. So finally I have the colors I need. I have the yardage I need, like the number of yards I need. The only thing is that this one, 163, it requires 6 yards, and the width of the ribbon shouldn't be 4 millimeters, sorry. It should be 2 millimeters. Honestly, this was too much. And I remember from the videos I watched of this design being stitched, most of the stitchers didn't find this one in 2 millimeters. They are stitching it with 4 millimeters and it goes okay. Generally speaking, these ribbons, they are needed for stitching, making this roses and the leaves of the roses, and this makes the design extremely beautiful, you see, and that's why these ones are very important here. Of course you can take other brand, I mean like also how to say it, silk ribbons, but other brand, but you have to be very careful about the color, because I think the color is important. I mean the shades are important. Okay, so except the ribbons, the YLI ribbons, silk ribbons, which are very important, what else I need here? I need the DMC threads, which I haven't pulled out of my my stash, my boxes. I need 2 cranics. This is 021, number 8. And this one was bought years ago for this design and I haven't used it. And I need the 92, 94, also number 8. Here is number 8. Apparently I have used it for something, a bit of it. And I have also this color in number 4. I'm going to use both of them. So I'm going to use number 8 first. If I'm going to need more, I'm going to use from this one, because together they make one. I decided not buying a third one. Generally speaking, now lately, I decided to try to, how do I say, use what I have in my stash, because I'm buying constantly lots and lots of materials, and already I'm starting having a lot of stash. And I said it's the time to start using the stash. Okay, and the beads. The beads, these ones are glass pebble beads. This is 05202. Very beautiful. Were purchased like years ago for this design. Haven't used them for anything. And also recently, these 2 were purchased. 168. It says 2 packets in the key. I purchased 2. And then 00553. I had this one in my stash. It says 1 pack. I think I have here even more than 1 pack, so didn't buy these ones. And then 03035, it says 2 packets. I had this one in my stash. I'm not sure, because visually I would say it's 1.5 packs, maybe 2, but who knows, maybe it's not true. So just in case, I purchased one. I'm sure that there is a pack, 1 pack like this, it's here, and I purchased 1 more pack just in case, so that it would be enough. So this would be the materials which I need for these designs. I have to pull out, as I said, my DMC threads, and I have to start it. So yes, this English roses and beautiful lady with ribbon roses has the chances to be stitched this, I don't know if this spring, but this year for sure. And the third design, the third project I would like to start, it's a Busila, how it's called correctly, kit. So this time is a kit. The kit is even older than the 2 charts, 2 designs I previously showed to you. This is a 1990 design by Erin Dirtner. Apparently this is a design from Cooler Design Studio. It's called Summer Countryside, and this is how it looks like. I wanted this kit for a long time. I found it, I think it was last year or a year before even. But I was waiting to find also there is another design, autumn one, which more or less looks similar. Yes, I wouldn't say that they are serious, but still they look similar. And I was waiting to find the autumn one, and finally last year in the end of the autumn I found it, and I'm super happy that I found it. And I said that I have to start one of them. And of course, spring is here. Not summer, spring. But anyway, I think spring, summer, it's kind of the same. That's why I decided that this one is going to be the first to be started. Not a very big design. It's 16 by 7 inches on the 14th count Aida. So it's the 14th count, the big count of Aida. So I have here the Aida. Look how the piece looks like with the like you have to leave. So I don't think it's going to be a big one, but I'm not going to stitch on Aida. I'm going to replace the Aida so on shell linen by Zweigart. This is the 28th count, so I'm going to keep the same count, not making the count smaller. And the it's antique white, the color. So I don't know if it's I mean darker, but I don't know why. If I would choose between a white and antique white, I mean white is the 100th number of the shade of the color, and 101 it's the antique white. I like antique white more. I don't know why. I cannot explain myself, but this is the thing. And I already have here the threads. I don't have to put my own threads. The thing I have to do, I have to sort these threads out. There is a legend saying that usually it's difficult to sort the threads from Busila, but I think it's I stitched a few years ago Mother and Child, also by Busila, very beautiful design. And there it was difficult because there were the shades which were used for the face, you know, and there it's very important to sort them out correctly, because if you are not using the right shade on the face, you are making a mistake, and it's evident. But here it's the colors which are for how let's say it, scenery, or how it's called. So I think it's going to be easier. I don't know, but I'll see. I hope so. So yeah, here I have to just to sort the threads, to cut out the right piece of fabric, and to start this one. There is cross stitch and a little bit of back stitch if we are speaking about the techniques which I used here. And the back stitch is the one, you know, which comes like stitch by stitch. I don't know how it's called, the vintage type of back stitch. Yes. So that's it. This would be the third project I would like to start. I hope you liked the video. I hope it was interesting for you, and let's hope that I'm going to start them as soon as possible, and I'm going to stitch them happily and nicely and quickly, so that you could see my progress in my next videos. But until then, bye bye.